Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. For today's video, we have a special conversation about our newest D&D collab. Alright, so we are here to talk about our exciting collab. But before I do, I want to mention this video is sponsored by Dragonheir Silent Gods, my favorite sponsor because it's a game I already love. And while they're bringing in the excitement again, I loved the last collab. I have no regrets for summoning enough to make sure I maxed out my Driss to Inspiration 5. And I love him. He's my favorite character on my account, and probably my most used character on my account of 3 seasons. But if you haven't checked out Dragonheir Silent Gods, first I want to mention you can download it using Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, or Epic Games to play for free. And yeah, join the D&D legends in the Dragonheir world. I'm loving this, that they continued the trend here with the next season, and now we have Elminster, which a lot of you may know if you are into the lore of D&D or play other games and such as part of the franchise. And well, I'm not much of a I guess, I don't know, I'm not into the lore. I don't know much about it, so I kind of had to do my own little research. So we're gonna have a little fun today and not just talk about the event specifically, but I want to theorycraft with you guys. I want to theorycraft. I want to have some fun guessing about him, maybe guessing about his enemies. So let's get into that. So as you can see on February 23rd here behind my head, we have the next event coming. So the last one was a similar time frame for the other server, if you're still on this rotation of servers. And I've heard that this is going to be an even better collab than the last. So I'm quite excited to see what they're going to do, how the battles are going to be, what the rewards are going to be, and how this character is going to be, right? I'm so curious. So Elminster here, I went and did my own Googling, and I made notes, guys. I geeked out a little bit, okay? So he's also known as the Sage of Shadowdale. And this event is called Echoes of the Sleepless. So I had to do some digging and find out why. And I guess one of his personality quirks is he used to snore loudly when sleeping. He was considerate enough to mute himself with magical powers, which is so funny, to not disturb his friends. But he actually didn't need to sleep. So he literally didn't need to sleep. That's a pretty amazing power. Not gonna lie, if I could have one power, I would have to consider that as one of my superpowers. Not needing to sleep. Can I just play games and work and have fun all day long, please? That would be amazing. But yeah, literally, I love that. That's Echoes of the Sleepless now makes sense after digging into his lore. He didn't need sleep. So I guess before we dive deeper into his lore and start theory crafting about him and his enemies, let's read over this event rules section. So we have the event coming up on the 23rd of February, which is the day after my birthday, guys. February 22nd is my birthday, and I will be doing a birthday stream, of course. But given that this event is popping on the 23rd, I might end up shifting one of my streams to that day as well, so we could play with the event live the first day. Or at the very least, if I'm not live streaming, I will be doing some videos checking out the event for our first look. But we have Echoes of the Sleepless. You can participate in the campaigns, experience unique collaboration adventures, challenge exclusive stages, and collect rich exclusive collaboration and other rewards. There's a magic trial. Once the collaboration event starts, there will be 1 challenge unlocked per day. Complete a challenge to obtain the corresponding rewards. Please refer to the corresponding event page for further details. So we did have a little challenge page last time with the Dristo Orden event. There's, let's see, commence adventure. Once the collaboration starts, you can accept the adventure quest to embark on a unique adventure with Elminster. So there will be a little story that will go along with it. I'm assuming leading up to another boss fight, right? We've got to have an enemy. We can't just bring in a new character without having an enemy to battle. And then, of course, the whole point is about summoning. We're going to have Planeswalkers summoning again. So once the collaboration starts, you can consume Heliolite dye to participate in the Planeswalker summoning for a chance to summon our event-exclusive hero, Elminster Omar, the Sage of Shadow Dao. The legendary heroes in the Planeswalker summoning include the collaboration hero only, and you also have the opportunity to summon the hero's token, Sage chess pieces. So this is going to be like our shadow, or what are they called? I forgot what they're called. The blades, hunter blades of last season. Once you collect a certain number of pieces, you can use them to directly summon the collaboration hero. You can use Sage chess pieces to raise the inspiration level of the hero or to redeem it in the token shop. Please head over to the token shop for further details once it's available. The Sage chess piece will be converted into essence after the event. So I love this. I think that you could say it's expensive or a whale event or whatever to try to max out a character, but no, it's actually a really unique situation where you can force getting dupes of a specific hero guaranteed. That's actually the most low spend, free to play friendly way to get a maxed level of a character you could ask for. Even one of my friends from my free to play series, they actually didn't spend all season and they got 3 inspirations on their Dristo Erden because they chose to save their summons for that. So that was a really fun example of it's possible, guys. It's possible. And I love that the game is giving this unique way to max out a limited time only hero if you're willing to put in the resources. There's also the token shop itself. Let's see, you can redeem necessary items with tokens obtained during the collaboration event. The token shop will be closed at the event ends. Please redeem in time. Okay, so enough about the event itself. You know what? Let's talk about him now. Let's talk about him now. So I did some research, right? So I have 2 questions, and I want you guys to comment below and let me know what you think. Number 1, what is he going to be as a hero? Is he going to be a healer? I did read that he can heal himself, but he's obviously a mage, or a sage as they call him. He has a lot of unique abilities. So I'm going to go over that first, and then my second question is of course about his enemies. So first let's talk about him. So while Elminster, so he's a sage, he also is a shapeshifter. He can take the form of other creatures or things. And he also can become invisible. So that's an interesting skill. I think it would make sense that his kit includes an invisibility buff, right? If he can become invisible as part of his lore, I would maybe hope to see an invisibility buff. Something that could help him at least in arena battles, maybe. Let's see. He was, when I read some of the lore stuff on the wiki pages, I found out they kind of pick on him like, oh, he's a bad singer, he's bad at math, he's bad at this, but he's really good with a needle and a thread. So I wonder if they're gonna throw in the needle weaver, or whatever they want to call it, kind of, or thread weaver, into this part of his lore at all, or his skills or kit at all. I'm really curious. He's also supposed to be a very powerful arcane magic user as well. And that magic is involving the manipulation of energy. So there wasn't anything clear when I was reading up on him that made me say, okay, he's going to be fire. Okay, he's going to be lightning. Okay, he's going to be ice, whatever. There wasn't anything clear. So I could see him being radiant and being more of a support type hero. But I could also see him being like lightning and maybe thunderbolt with electrocuted, because he can use energy and manipulate energy. And you could see that in the form of manipulating nature, manipulating particles, right? So I feel like based on him just being this powerful sage that supposedly like learned every spell you could learn, possibly, known to man, every spell known to man, he could be almost anything and it wouldn't be too far off being logical for his lore. So I think that's a really interesting way to look at it. I'm not sure. So there's the first question, guys. What do you think Elminster is going to be? Where are my D&D fans at? Let me know what you think his kit is going to be based on what you know about this hero. I'd love to see some comments and we can find out later if we are correct or not. But let's talk about his enemies. So as they talk about this, but they don't give away what the boss battle is going to be. Like in the Drista Orden one, we knew it was going to be Heir 2 ahead of time, but this doesn't give it away yet. We actually don't know what his enemy is going to be, what the boss fight or part of the lore in the adventure, the story is going to be. So who do you think is going to roll in? So my little research told me that his greatest foes were Othorton and Malagrim, which were terrible shape-shifting beings native to the plane of shadow. I wonder if those kind of creatures will be part of some boss fights or part of the challenges. They're pretty creepy looking, interesting little creatures, honestly. Also, apparently, he slayed some of their kind when he was young, and he actually caused like the extermination of all Malagrim, like all of their kind. So that'd be a pretty big foe, I think, to bring in. But there's also a more higher, interesting sounding power. I don't know. Archmage Manshun? I think I'm saying that correctly. Archmage Manshun. I don't know much about him, but maybe that is our enemy. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think in the comments below, though. I'm not sure. So that was me doing a little bit of geeking out and having fun with this event, guessing what type of character and boss he's going to be. I'll probably talk about this later on my live stream as well, guys. If you haven't already noticed, I am going live on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I will be live in a few hours on Twitch, so come hang out with me. We'll talk about the event, we'll have some fun playing the game, and yeah, we can theorycraft about what's to come. I'm excited, and I think it's going to be a ton of fun. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm excited. Hype for the continuation of these D&D collabs. I hope this is an every season thing. It's super fun. I hope you guys agree. And I'll see you in the next video. And if you haven't already, be sure to download Dragonheir Silent Gods now using the link in the description or the pinned comment. It's available on Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, and Epic Games.